Welcome everyone live here at Merrill Field for tonight's regular season ending game for the Cyclones and the Knoxville Panthers. I'm Brian Martin. With me on the other microphone is Shane Conrad, and on the camera is Jonathan North. And Shane, a chilly night for like the first time this year.
Yeah, it's really Atlantic was a little chilly, but I think this is where like the cold is starting to set in.
And that's bad, Shane, because it sounds like we might be traveling for some playoffs. And we don't get the luxury like we do tonight here in Harlan. We don't get the boxes. So kind of a big game here. Harlan in technically a bubble game. They have to win to get in. And Knoxville 4-4 coming to town. A lot of people kind of overlook at Knoxville, but this is the team that could, potentially play spoiler, coming in 4-4. But this is a team that also lost to Creston 70-0 earlier in the year. Harlan kind of fired on all cylinders since losing to Creston.
Yeah, we've looked like a much better team. Obviously can't fall asleep against these guys. Freshmen earlier setting the tone, winning 57-0. Yes. And now, hopefully the varsity can keep it rolling.
That's right. As Knoxville gets the ball first, as Nolan Schwery for the Cyclones set to kick it away for the final regular season home game for the Cyclones this year, and it is underway with a booming kick from Nolan Schwery. Will be returned at the 5, as looked like he'll be out almost to the 25, as Mason Schultz was there early to kind of slow him down a little bit.
Yeah, just couldn't quite wrap him up. And again, like we kind of talked about, this is a Knoxville team that kind of hung in there with us last year.
Yes.
Harlan won 42-26, but definitely one everybody thought would be a lot wider of a gap.
Yeah. And Knoxville last year, I think at that time we only had 2 wins. So this year, 4-4 Knoxville team. Anything can happen, and they'll start in the shotgun here. As they'll look to the air, he'll check it down and breaks the tackle and gets wrapped up there just shy of the 30.
Yeah, it's good carry from the Knoxville quarterback. That's Brendan Woolsey on the carry. Again, nice little quarterback draw to start the game for the Panthers, as they start off with a 4-yard gain. 4-yard gain.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 29, I believe. So in the shotgun again for Knoxville, as they'll send a man in motion here.
Looks like we'll have Van Balla blitzing off this near side edge.
And this will be a little pump fake, and this will be dropped in the backfield for a loss.
I don't know about a pump fake, Brian, because he threw that one, but just a nice quick dump off. And he didn't have much time to throw that, as Van Balla was screaming off the edge.
You see him kind of move the shoulder a little bit, maybe try to fake the defenders off, but it's not working the first 2 plays.
Yeah, and, something, we kind of talked about pregame. Mason Schultz in for the start at linebacker. That's a new face. And also it looks like with some injuries going on, Spencer Fink in at cornerback. As a little bit of a false start. As Grant Garrison trying to get going, get a little head start.
As they got set, Shane, and he took off towards the 50.
It was a nice little kind of wheel go route type of route from him.
He was wide open. Unfortunately, the play just didn't start.
Yeah. So not what you want if you are a Knoxville Panther fan, being in the hole 3rd and 11 against this Cyclone team.
And Shane, this defense last couple of weeks just looked like a completely different defense as well. You've had Joseph Rice in there and a couple big players. This would be a pass play. And
Shields on the coverage.
Incomplete.
They are they saying incomplete? Okay, they did say incomplete.
So nice pass coverage there from the Cyclones, and that'll bring out the punt unit for Knoxville.
And like you said, we'll get a chance to see this Cyclone offense that has been firing on all cylinders.
Absolutely. Gabe Arkfeld has looked like a completely different quarterback as of late, and Shane a near 100% Lucas Francis in the last couple games have seen that. And this is a terrible punt, and unfortunately Harlan is going to touch the ball.
I don't believe you can advance a muffed punt. They are going to say it touched
It was
a
in and
Cyclone.
out of the hand at a 47.
But like I said, if it's a what they call a muffed punt, you can't advance it. So if Knoxville gets it, it will be around the 36-yard line.
As they are going to give it to Knoxville. As a look like maybe a block punt or a bad
It was
punt.
just a bad punt.
Unfortunately, the Cyclone's punt unit just wasn't expecting that. It hits the Cyclone, and
So they're going to give it to him at the 40. Yeah.
so Knoxville lucking out here after going 3 and out. Will get another shot at it.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, ball on the.
And Thomas Kurtz was the
37.
only Cyclone player that I saw kind of near the ball. But this angle is hard to tell if it hit him. I'm assuming it did just because of the bad punt, though.
I thought it was in and out of his hands, but again, we're wrong a lot of the times when we try to diagnose stuff. So Knoxville sets to the air, and this one will be complete past the sticks.
And that's a good throw from Woolsey out to Kobe Higginbotham. I believe that was kind of the connection last year.
Yeah.
That kind of gave us some issues.
Not a bad connection there. 6'2" senior out there catching passes, but a nice little pass. Moves the chains for the Panthers as it's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48 now. As kind of knocking on Cyclone territory here as this defense was expecting to be off the field, Shane. As they'll send man in motion here, and this one will be
Kept by Woolsey, and good tackle from
Fink there, Spencer Fink.
Yeah.
As good thing he pulled that, Shane, because that poor running back from Knoxville just took a good shot there.
I mean, it was a little fake to like the wide receiver on a motion play, and I think the quarterback fully expected the wide receiver to take the ball because he looked shocked to still have it in his hands.
But nonetheless, this will be 2nd and 7, just past the 50 for Knoxville, as they are in the shotgun here. As they'll look to the air, and this one will be blowing dead.
Another false start on the Panthers.
So it kind of just seems like once they kind of get something going, Shane, a key penalty kind of derails it a little.
Yeah, definitely shooting themselves in the foot right now. Again, Woolsey doing his best to gain a few yards there that last play, and now they are behind the sticks.
Yeah, 2nd and 12. Ball now on Knoxville's 46. Still 0-0. Just under 8:40 to go here in the first quarter. As this is kind of a low snap, they'll have to throw it in a hurry, and just behind the intended receiver there, Spencer Feek was the Cyclone to bat it down. And Knoxville's faced with a 3rd and long.
Yeah, and right now it looks like they're kind of picking on Fink, who is in our programs, standing 5'8", 128 against the 6'2" Higginbotham. I don't know. I might have Shields shadow Higginbotham a little bit just for the size. But Fink doing everything he can and putting on a good performance so far.
As this will be incomplete as they went for a quick slant, it looked like, and this will be another punt for Knoxville, and hopefully Harlan can get the ball.
Yeah, hopefully get out of the way on this one, as we will see the punt unit out.
As this one, or the last punt, Shane, like we said, off the side of his foot, you really weren't expecting that. Harlan was actually there to start blocking, and the ball bounced off them. So Knoxville get this one up in the air. So this one should be fielded by Harlan, as it will take a Knoxville bounce inside the 10.
Yeah, again, smart decision there by Sorensen back to field the punt, just getting out of the way off the bounce and letting it die down. Stinks, obviously, starting inside the 10, but...
At least we got the ball.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 9. Harlan's first offensive drive starts deep in their territory, but Shane, we've seen the big play possibilities here from... Gabe Arkfeld with his quarterback keeper. Lucas Francis can break him at any time. So
yeah, and you always got Joseph Rise too.
Absolutely, as this one will be Lucas Francis off to the far side there. He's got some room, and he's well past, and he's broken past the 50, still on his feet, and breaks that one.
Oh!
And inside the 10.
Lucas giving everything he can. Completely flips the field. You called it. He can break it at any time, and he puts us at the 7-yard line from our own 9.
And Shane, it was just a HB just sweep almost.
Yeah, just a little stretch play to the outside, and
just great downfield block.
I think it might have been McDowell on the top side of this field, setting the block on the edge on the cornerback, and Lucas Francis with that explosiveness, just able to get the edge and get downfield. 1st and goal, as this one will be Shane Cooper on the fullback dive. As again, this is something new, as we have not seen Cooper in at fullback yet this year. It's usually Brody Bendorf.
So it'll be 2nd and 3. Well, 2nd and goal, ball on the 3 for the Cyclones. As wow, what an explosive first drive for the Cyclones, as they are knocking on the door here. 2nd and goal. Harlan in the I formation. And this will be Lucas Francis, and he's going to be limping for a touchdown, but that's not a good sign.
I don't know what it is, but we might have to maybe look at somebody else at running back. I don't know if it's a hamstring tighten up or what it is, but not a good sign to see Lucas hobbling into the end zone there.
As he hobbled untouched in the end zone, but like you said, Shane, not a good sign, especially if we win, we're in, and we're going to need him for playoffs, as he on the sideline now, pretty frustrated.
Yeah, he's frustrated. Dr. Pitt's down there looking at it.
As Nolan Schwery is good.
Still clutch on the extra points.
So 6:59 to go here. Shane, Harlan puts it on the board for their first offensive drive. 7-0 Harlan over Knoxville, as we'll kind of keep an eye on Lucas Francis there on the sideline, see if maybe he can get back into the game or if they're going to rest him.
Coverage of the 2024-2025 Cyclone season has been brought to you by a generous donation from the Harlan Pizza Ranch. Visit Pizza Ranch in Harlan and thank them for helping us bring you live coverage of Cyclone sports this year, including our brand new scoreboard camera. Cyclone Sports on HLTV Channel 15 has also been sponsored by Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan, Hamilton Financial Services,
Fairway in Harlan,
Western Iowa Medical in Harlan,
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Murtu Medical Center, Physical Therapy and Rehab Services.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
couldn't ask for a better start. Last year, it was very slow starting. Couldn't really establish anything. So this year, it is good to see us off and running right away. But like you said, this offense has been clicking these past few weeks.
Like Lucas Francis, but even Gabe Arkville, just completely different. Just everybody keeps making strides throughout the years. This is a nice kick. He returned at the 10.
And that's Higginbotham on the return.
As he'll be just short of the 25.
Few Cyclone defenders in there. Looked like Schultz, McDowell, and Van Balla all in to wrap him up. And it does look like it might be a hamstring kind of tightness for Lucas as he's getting stretched. But
we were kind of fortunate he didn't take a shot there, limping into the end zone. 3 yards out. Harlan's offensive line gave him plenty of room, so they won the battle there. He was able to kind of hobble into the end zone. Probably not the prettiest.
Now we'll see, Knoxville come out and try to answer.
As they're going to keep it on the ground with the quarterback.
A little RPO, and
he might get a couple.
As I think that was Sorensen on the tackle on the sideline.
Yeah, he holds that ball to the last second before he pulls it. It could be good, it could be bad. Harlan kind of has bit on that against Sergeant Bluff and Creston, but Knoxville Harlan not really getting fooled by Knoxville there. So 2nd and 7, ball on the 26. As Knoxville will look to the air, he's just going to keep it on the ground. Quarterback is going to be met by Dallas McDowell.
Yeah, another quarterback draw, but the Cyclones do a good job of just holding the line there and not really getting fooled.
I'm not sure if this is a designed quarterback draw, Shane, but just doesn't seem like he's really interested in letting the play progress before.
I think it is an actual quarterback draw. It seems like a lot of their stuff is involved with Woolsey kind of keeping the ball and running.
So 3rd and 8, ball on the 26 for the Panthers. As they're set to the air, and this will be complete. And still breaking tackles there past the 50, and kind of just get piggybacked there by a Cyclone defender.
As Soma chases him down the field. Not always what you want to see. Defensive lineman kind of that far down the field. I don't know if that's where he's playing tonight, but that was Eli Fuller, I believe, who shook off Joseph Rice's initial tackle, and
that's
got a
impressive.
decent gain. Yeah.
So 1st and 10, ball on the opposite side of the field for the Panthers in Harlan territory on the 40. As this will be an actual run by the running back there.
Yeah, still going with the little read option on it, but this time hands it off to Cale Irving, who gets stopped right after the line.
So 2nd and 10, you're going to say ball on the 39 for the Panthers as, like you said, Shane, Knoxville just kind of trying to answer Harlan's 7 points with some points of their own. As they're in the shotgun here, 3 off to the far side for the Panthers. As he'll pull it late again and has nowhere to go and will be swallowed up in the backfield by the Cyclones. As I do believe that was number 55 for the Cyclones to get back in there. So 3rd and 10, ball on the 40 for Knoxville.
And they're going to get the Cyclones offsides. They struggled with that. Was it last week we struggled with that a couple times against Atlantic? Just getting a little early start.
So now 3rd and 5, ball on the 35 for Knoxville following the penalty.
And Knoxville going to take a timeout.
They're going to burn a timeout with 4:04 to go here in the first quarter. Harlan 7, Knoxville nothing. As Shane, this first quarter has kind of been all Knoxville, mainly because the botch or the muffed punt. But
I wouldn't say all Knoxville, but they definitely have time of possession on the Cyclones.
On the field, but yeah.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
As they come out of the timeout here, Knoxville facing another 3rd and 5, as we're more than likely going to see probably a read option type of thing. They're kind of living or dying by that type of play here. As actually they're going to throw the ball, and he just has no time. He's going to throw it.
Yeah, he's got a man. And no flag.
No flag. So
again, Brian,
perfect defend.
Yeah, I mean
by Harlan, as I think that was Sam Shields over there.
In my perspective, that's pass interference. However, the officials have not been calling that all year.
No.
They've been kind of letting that go all year. So good coverage by Shields on the play. Gets the pass break up.
So that is a 4th and 5 for Knoxville. Ball on Harlan's 35 as the offense stays out on the field. As like you said, had a man downfield on their last play. They're going to look to the air again, and this time he's going to be over here to the near side, and it'll be complete for a first down.
As Woolsey just putting that ball right where he needs to.
As Spencer Fink had good coverage there, like you said.
Yeah, Fink there and McDowell there, and he just got it right out of the reach of both of them.
So 1st and 10, ball on now the 27 for Knoxville, as they were able to move the chains on that nice pass play. As Harlan's defense, got to be winded here, Shaden.
Yeah.
Majority of this quarter, Harlan's defense has been on the field. As Knoxville will keep it on the ground, quarterback keeper, as McDowell's going to get to him.
A great vision by McDowell to see that happening and get there. I will say the one thing that I think might kind of help the Cyclones is maybe getting Shields with Higginbotham, just because this is Spencer's first game at cornerback that I've seen. Tough ask to have a newly minted corner covering what looks to be their top receiver.
Right. So 2nd and 10, no gain on their last play as McDowell was able to snuff that play out. Ball in the 27 as they'll send a man in motion here. As this will be a quick little out to number 82 and Joseph Rice right there.
Rice slows him up, and Hayden Soma comes over and just lays the wood to him.
Absolutely. Now he kind of comes up favoring the shoulder, as we've been seeing that the last couple of games.
I was going to say, I think he's kind of hurt that last week or the week before.
I feel like it's been the last couple of weeks. So Soma just, he's an animal out there when he kind of gets in the zone. So 3rd and 9, ball on the 26 for Knoxville, as they'll look to the air again, as he's just overthrows his man in the middle, as kind of had his man beat.
I was going to say, Woolsey had a guy, just overthrew him, as that looked to be Eli Fuller again.
So 4th and 9, ball on the 26, as Knoxville possibly bringing out the kicking unit.
As you kind of watched in the warm-ups, he has a leg.
He was hitting from 40, so we'll see if he can do it again in gameplay. So 2:04 to go. Knoxville trying to put some points up on the board, and this one will be no short.
Short and a little left.
So no good by Knoxville, has had the ball for majority of this quarter, Shane. Still no points up on the board, as this tired Harlan defense will get a bit of a breather.
Yeah, hopefully they get a little bit longer off the field as compared to the last time. As not great to be on the field for basically 10 minutes of the first quarter.
That's true. But an impressive 10 minutes on the field, no points given up, Shane. And Harlan offense again starts on their own 20 as
they've got Cooper in the backfield right now.
2 wide receivers on each side, as Arkfeld will be in the shotgun, as he's going to look for Joseph Rice down the side. And Joseph Rice is going to be complete and throws him into the field. And he's going to be gone. Touchdown. As he was kind of dancing with the man at about 15.
Joseph Rice is just a different animal. Jump ball, pulls it away from the cornerback, pushes him to the ground, puts a little hezzy on a defender on the sideline, and takes it to the house for 6. But Brian, that's also about a 20-second rest for our defense.
Absolutely, as it is now 147, but Harlan now 13-0, as, like you said, Shane, Joseph Rice, a jump ball mossed the defender, not only getting mossed, but turns around, gets his face put in the dirt, and then, like we said, kind of put his man on rollerblades about the 15, and then was able to beat him to the pylon, as Nolan Schwery puts it up and good. So 14-0 Harlan, as this Harlan offense just striking at will.
You know, you were right. This offense is on a roll. Gabe, elite ball placement there.
Elite ball placement.
Right where, I mean, I'm going to say you throw a jump ball, it's right where only Joseph Rice can get it. I've yet to see him not be the man with the best chance at it on those.
And this is a rare first game I'm seeing that Knoxville has kind of put a decent matchup against Joseph Rice, Shane. As we say in our broadcast every week, it seems like teams put their smaller defenders on Joseph Rice, and Rice has himself a game.
Yeah, this one, that guy pretty much stacked up pretty well. Joseph just better hands on the play.
Absolutely. As Schwery's going to kick this one field inside the 10, as it'll be
Van Balla gets the initial hit, and then that was, I don't know who number 40 is. He's not in our program. And Nick Goebbels on the tackle.
And Harlan's kicking coverage, Shane, they've
been outstanding all year.
All year. And this game, Shane, they're laying the shoulders. There's some hard hits that Knoxville's been taking on these kick returns. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball on their own 23.
Yeah, Woolsey in the shotgun.
As he'll look to the far side, and he's got his man.
You know, say what you will about this Knoxville offense. You know, they've kind of been sputtering, but Woolsey is putting the ball on target. He's slinging it back there.
He's got kind of given time, Shane. He can kind of hurt you with that.
Yeah, I mean, perfectly dropped that one in right over Van Balla. Van Balla is in great position out there on the coverage, and just a better throw.
As that'll move the chains for Knoxville, but this is the first time tonight that Woolsey's had time to throw it, and when he planted his foot and delivered a great ball there, able to move the chains for Knoxville. As this time it'll be a little quick pass there, and it's going to be complete again, out past the 50, inside the 40 on Harlan's side.
Yeah, good quick pass from the Panthers. Again, we're seeing a Cyclone defense that has basically been out there for
12 minutes.
12 minutes. I'd say they've probably been out there for 11 of it.
Yeah. We're not. I don't think we're exaggerating, Shane. Harlan's defense has been on the field all first quarter, still 14-0. But Knoxville marching down the field on this drive, as Harlan's defense kind of on their heels a little bit, as this will be a run play to the sideline and helped out.
Ushered out by Van Balla. Yeah, that's Roston McCarty. Or no, sorry, number 16, Max Magana on the little sweep
as he
trying to get to the outside.
It seemed like he wanted to go north-south, but kind of forced to go east-west there. Didn't have an opening as that whole defensive line for Harlan kind of ran with him. So 2nd and long for the Panthers. Ball on Harlan's 35. As they'll look to the air, he'll get flushed out of the pocket. He's going to go towards the end zone.
Shields
incomplete, and
he comes down with it.
Interception by Sam Shields, as Knoxville had 2 players. Harlan had 2 players in the end zone, but Knoxville kind of throws up a 500 type of throw.
Yeah, I mean, tough ask for the Knoxville receivers to kind of adjust to that. Woolsey just trying to get it downfield. Shields, just great vision there. Good play.
Get back there, just out jumped his man. Harlan takes over now on their own 20. 16 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Harlan 14, Knoxville nothing. As Arkville in the shotgun, Shane, as maybe they're going to take a shot down here. As he's going to look for his man. He's going to go to Van Balla over there and just overthrows Van Balla.
And I am still just in awe of the arm strength on Gabe, as that was on a rope.
As Van Balla just not quite that tall, Shane, as he overthrew him a little bit, but like you said, just has a cannon, very precise placement.
Yeah, that one just a little much for Van Balla, but I'm liking seeing him let Gabe drop back and throw.
2nd and 10, as Arkville will put it in the air again, as you got Fink's past the line and out of bounds. Past the sticks anyways. That'll be a first down for the Cyclone.
Yeah, great well-timed route, well-timed throw, and Fink able to turn it up on the catch and get the first down.
Yeah, first down, 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter as Harlan is kind of going.
Again, like I said, I love letting Gabe throw. I mean, we haven't seen him throw probably more than 15 times in a game.
Yeah. And he can hurt you when he has to throw it. So he'll be flushed out to the pocket to the far side, as he's just
great decision. Great decision from Arkfeld to just throw that one out of bounds.
As he had Fink at about the 45, but knew it was probably not going to go anywhere. So end of the first quarter, Shane, a Harlan defensive heavy.
Yeah, again, I believe they've only run 7 offensive plays.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor, skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
This program has been brought to you by Dylan Hamilton, financial advisor with Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Contact Dylan today at 712-235-5500. Office is located in Harlan and Walnut.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatbird Avenue in Harlan.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.
So as we start the second quarter, Harlan 14, Knoxville nothing. As Harlan will take over 2nd and 10, ball on their 38. And Shane, we've seen Lucas Francis kind of go out early. It's been all Gabe Arkfeld after that.
Yeah, I believe it's Jackson Arnholtz in there at running back now.
As this will be a quick pass to Lucas Francis, and he'll make a man miss.
So again, Lucas Francis not on the field. That was Joseph Rice.
Did it last week, doing it again this week.
I think Harlan probably going to take the safe route and rest Lucas the rest of the game. So we'll get to see some fresh faces at running back there.
As I know, the first game of the season is usually senior night, Shane, but last home game kind of feels like a senior night almost. So 3rd and 3, as this will be kept on the ground.
And that's Arnholtz up the middle.
Should get enough for the first
down. I think they're going to mark him just short.
So it will be a 4th and 1 as Arkfeld is still on the field. So Harlan looking to convert on 4th down here. Up 14-0 as Arkfeld under center. Shane Cooper lined up as fullback. As this will be just Arkfeld kind of getting the bush push there past the 50.
Cooper with some extra help for Arkfeld, and Arkfeld on a play he needed a couple inches ends up getting
like 4 or 5
yards. And just a little quick kind of rundown of some scores. Underwood down 3-0 at the end of the first. Woodbine up 20-0. Trainer up 7-0. OABCIG up 20-0. Linville Sully beating Riverside 15-7. Logan Magnolia down 14-0.
Arkfeld looks to pass. He's got his man. That's Joseph Rice. Nice little play action play there out of bounds.
Yeah, nice throw from Arkfeld. Hits Rice on the little post to the outside.
Down inside the 25 to 23. Harlan will take over 1st and 10 as Knoxville bit on that play action pretty good, Shane. As you were rattling off some scores there, Shane, for everybody who doesn't know, 8-man to about 2As in the first round of the playoffs this weekend. So playoff games happening outside of 3A. So this will be a run to the far side. He's got some room.
Aaron Holtz taking the corner and in for 6. Great vision from Jackson to hit the edge and just keep taking that corner.
I think Knoxville was expecting another play-action play, Shane, as they did not set the edge to that far side. It seemed like they all pulled towards Arkfeld on the near side when he rolled out. Allowed Jackson to get to that edge and untouched in the end zone.
Yeah, again, it just seems like Harlan just kind of plug and play at the running back position. His first game really tonight, I don't think we've really seen him much. There was in Perry, I think he got a couple carries in Perry, but getting some early minutes here and putting 6 up on the board, and we'll bring Nolan Schwery on to potentially knock through the extra point.
As that one was good for about 65.
Basically would have set an NFL record, according to Brian.
So 10:01 to go here in the first half. Harlan now 21, Knoxville nothing. As Shane, like you said it, Harlan just plug and play. This offense firing on all cylinders, maybe even an extra one. With this offensive line, though, it's kind of easy to put somebody back there, and it's easy to run through those lanes when you got, a lot of running room.
Yeah, again, got to give some credit to the big boys up front, opening the holes, setting the edge, all that. And, it is great to see so many explosive running backs in the backfield, especially just because Harlan been dealing with some injuries quite a bit late in the season.
Yeah.
As Higginbotham does a great job of getting some yards on that return. I don't know if that was Goebbels or Van Balla on the hit, but they put a stop to it.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Shane, this is an offense that's kind of had some success and then just kind of fizzled out.
I was going to say they have success and then they just shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 as they will be in the shotgun here, as this will be a run up the middle for a couple yards.
As that was Emmett Hyatt on the carry.
So 2nd and 5 as it was kind of a late decision on who was going to pull it, who was going to keep it there, Shane, as it was a kind of a slow developing play for the Panthers as it's 2nd and 5 ball on the 40. And this will be a pass complete, just shy of the first down, maybe. As
they're marking him for the first down. Eli Fuller on the quick little comeback route.
So enough to move the chains.
I will say, though, Hagen Sorensen doing a great job with the open field tackling, putting a stop to that right away.
As he got on there quick, Shane, once he realized where the ball was going. So 1st and 10, ball on Knoxville's 46 as they'll look to there. He'll be flushed out to the far side and almost intercepted, as that was
Ben Linen.
Ben Linen.
As you saw, a little change up is now they've got Joseph Rice covering Higginbotham just to kind of even up the size matchup.
As that it could be a very good matchup there, Shane. Both of them kind of same height and very smart move, like you were kind of saying earlier in the first quarter, like gonna have to move Shields or Rice on him.
Yeah, as
and
well.
Harlan.
We'll also see Jared Kesters get some minutes out there playing safety. He's a new kind of player we haven't seen yet this year. As Hyatt bursts through the middle. Loses his helmet, so he'll have to come out for a play, but good run from Hyatt to get the first down.
Kind of a high tackle there, Shane, as Harlan took the helmet right off. So first down for the Panthers. As like you said, just a nice little run play up the middle. I think they kind of caught Harlan napping, as Harlan, well, I've been used to seeing them just kind of stick to the air down 21-0.
Yeah, I mean that or the quarterback's pulling the ball before the handoff. So haven't seen much of the running backs in the ground game.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 44. As this could have been a late hit, as Soma got in there pretty late there.
Yeah, I took my eyes off it and watched the pass, so I didn't see the hit, but I know had to have been close.
As yeah. I think the ref might have wanted to throw the flag. I'm not sure, but 2nd and 10 is. I thought he was going to get there before the ball was thrown. Incomplete pass though from Knoxville sets up a 2nd and 10. Knoxville in Cyclone territory on their 44, as this will be a run up the middle, and I do believe that was Mason Schultz there on that tackle.
Yeah, Mason putting a good shoulder into him and stopping him right in the hole.
I think everybody was kind of on their man. Mason just went right through there.
Yeah, again, that's basically kind of what Harlan's going to have to watch out for is these runs up the middle. I think they're so falling in love with playing pass defense that it's opening up their run.
So good play by Mason Schultz, staying home and stopping that one from a big gain. So 3rd and 10. Ball on the 44, as this one, they'll get flushed out again. And McDowell just out of his fingertips there and be complete short of the first down, and he'll get past the sticks.
They are going to mark him about a yard short.
As I thought he stretched that ball over the first down line, but
yeah, that's Max Magana fighting for it. great play from him and great job from Woolsey to extend that play as Harlan had a host of defenders chasing him.
Absolutely good play by Knoxville, but Harlan just on him. You had the Wrights play when they caught the ball, just a broken tackle and almost a first down from Knoxville. So a good play on both ends leads it to a 4th and 1 as we are going to have.
It looks like Harlan signaling for a false start, which that's going to shoot Knoxville in the foot.
As a 4th and 1 will turn into a 4th and
6. Not what you like to see out of the Panthers from their perspective. Obviously, as a Cyclone fan, you love to see it.
Right. But like we kind of said, Shane, Knoxville's offense, it starts out good and then it sputters, and like you said, it kind of just self-inflicted wounds pushes them back to where Harlan takes advantage and forces a 4th and 6 now, and a big stop here will kind of put it on Knoxville. They try to get him to jump there.
Yeah, 5 seconds left on the play clock.
As
I believe Knoxville maybe called another timeout.
They did, as they lined up hoping Harlan would jump off sides there.
Oh,
I didn't see a
flag, but it looks like they're taking some steps back. I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
So still a 4th and 6. Not really sure if, like Shane said, not really sure what's going on.
There was no timeout called, no flag.
I'm not sure. So again, unfortunately, there's no speaker for the officials here.
Low snap,
as he's going to get it away, and intercepted by Joseph Rice.
With the pick, and he's got a lane.
And he'll be out past the 50.
So
nice read by Joseph Rice there.
Whatever the officials decided there turns into a benefit for the Cyclones.
As Joseph Rice just kind of laid back there. Nice little interception and a nice return. We'll have the ball 7 minutes to go in Panther territory, is giving it right back to a dangerous Harlan offense. Is bunch of new faces on the defense, Shannon. That's not stopping the Cyclones. These Cyclones.
Yeah, again, they are still playing as a unit and playing well. As I'm going to say Luke is definitely probably done for the night. Another handoff to Aaron Holtz.
As he'll get pushed out past the play blown dead for maybe a couple of yards.
I was going to say he lost a couple, but had a man in the backfield right off the snap trying to read his block which way to go, and no room to run, basically. He wanted to get it outside, but looked like that defender shut down that outside pretty well.
So 2nd and 13, ball on the 43 as Harlan looks to be in the I formation. You have Joseph Rice here to the near side. As this will be a quick out to Rice, as he'll just lay the man down, and he'll get past the first down and more. As he's almost to the 15, Shane is.
It is so fun to watch him every week. He gets a lot of passes right at the line of scrimmage, and either houses them or takes them for big gains.
And
just bringing out the truck stick for that first defender.
Absolutely. And Shane, just a tough matchup on the other side for Knoxville. If you know you're that cornerback, that's going to be a long day for you.
Yeah, as that was Connor Willoughby there. He's 6 foot 140, so it's somewhat of a contesting, but
1st and 10 as Harlan will just keep it on the ground, and Arnholt still just
a great job from Jackson driving the legs and getting something out of it.
Kept the legs moving, but yeah, he was met right away, but able to push it.
Yeah, that's Cale Irving that had the initial hit on him and got carried for a couple yards to bring it to 2nd and 9 for the Cyclones.
Which could have been about a 3 to 4 yard loss, Shane. So impressive, like you said, just keep the wheels going, fall forward. So 2nd and 9 as Joseph Rice, key matchup there up on the top. As this one, that's exactly where they're going to look as they have Rice in the end zone. And in and out of his hands, a rare drop as Joseph Rice wide open in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, great.
Just drops.
I was going to say a great little fake by Joseph to the inside to open up that corner route. Arkfeld puts the ball in a good spot where it should be caught. Unfortunately, just off the hands.
Off the hands. The 3rd and 9 as Harlan kind of took that matchup like we highlighted before the game or before that play. So 3rd and 9, ball in the 18 is they'll go to Joseph Rice again and he'll catch it inside the 5.
Yeah, he'll have a first down as just
goal.
Just a deep in route there.
As Arkfeld, we kind of said this about Nevada. Harlan just right there, Arkfeld staring down the man he wanted. But how are you going to stop Joseph Rice right now?
You're not.
So 5:03. This is Jackson Arnholtz, and we'll get
just not a lot of room for him to run right now.
As after that big play, Shane, Knoxville, not sure why, but they've just keyed in on Jackson Arnholtz and still letting Gabe Arkfeld throw where he wants to. I'm not sure if they are expecting Harlan to really open it up on the ground, but
yeah, I mean, what it seems like to me is a lot of the Harlan running backs want to take the outside. So Knoxville just kind of setting that edge, taking it away.
2nd and 6 here.
Just kind of run it up the middle.
As this will be Joseph Rice out to the far side and a touchdown as we'll get a flag there.
I think they're going to get Joseph for a face mask on the stiff arm as I believe that was Jensen Finnegan on the coverage. Yeah, it is going to be a face mask on Joseph. Not liking the call for me as it looked like a good stiff arm, and generally you don't see a face mask called on an offensive player. He must have gripped the face mask, so that's the only thing I can think of, but we can't see that from up here.
Nope. So now it is a 2nd and 21 for the Cyclones. Ball on the 21.
Yeah, so 2nd and goal.
Well, 2nd and about a mile.
Yeah. 2nd and goal from the 21. It's got to probably be just balls up in the air to Joseph.
As he's going to go to the edge.
And he catches in the corner. What hands from Joseph.
Absolutely.
Has the drop on the corner route earlier. This one, it looks like he just needs a little pressure. Amanda just moss.
Right. As, Shane, that one was just go up and get it type of play. Joseph Rice going to take that all day. So he makes up for the drop wide open, gets another touchdown called back, and Joseph Rice is still saying, I'm scoring on this drive.
Yeah. And again, this Cyclone offense rolling. Nolan on to knock the extra point through.
It is now 27-0 pending the PAT, as this will be up and good from about 75 this time. So 28-0 Harlan, as we are 7 points away from continuous clock.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Set SCSB as your financial teammate. Plan now so you're ready to ace your next major purchase. Kill unexpected requests for personal information. Save early, save often for unexpected expenses. Partner with the experts at SCSB to hit your financial marks. The ball's in your court. Stay on top of your financial game with SCSB.
So 4:12 to go, 28-0 Harlan. This is a nice kick from Schwery as this will be returned at the 1. And
he breaks a tackle.
As he's past the 25, as I thought he was going to be stopped before the 20 there.
Yeah, right now, Kobe Higginbotham just kind of doing what he can to keep him in it.
And Shane, again, I know it's 28-0, but we are going to pay homage to the visitors here. Knoxville's got a very good offense, but just self-inflicted wounds derail what could possibly be a 28-14 type of game.
I mean, it could be closer, but I mean, I don't know about 14. It would be a closer game. They have just kind of
self-inflicted wounds have derailed what could be great drives, as this one will be a pass play, as nobody was around that one but Cyclones. So very fortunate that fell incomplete for the Panthers. So 3:53 to go here in the first half. 2nd and 10 for Knoxville. Ball on their own 28 as they lead 28-0. As more than likely, Shane, here in the second half, we're going to probably see some second string, and we're kind of seeing some new faces anyways to start this. And
another read option from the Panthers. This one the quarterback keeps and gets to the line of scrimmage.
I say this defensive line was out and shut that down pretty quick.
So 3rd and 10 from the Panther 28 here.
Yeah,
and they've got to get something. Woolsey has had some time to throw on a few plays.
Not a lot, though. More than times tonight, he's getting flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to get there again as he's got a man, and Spencer Fink on the coverage there. Just overthrown on that one.
Just out of reach for, I believe that was Magana again.
As he had a nice little post route there, out past the 50 as it was just overthrown, but I think Spencer Fink was going to get there to possibly challenge that play. So a 4th and 10, Knoxville brings out the punting unit. 3:10 to go here in the first half.
And a low
punt. And Sorensen's going to muff the punt. I'm not sure if he got back on it. Knoxville's going to get on it.
Another punt error by the Cyclones as Hagen Sorensen just trying to field the ball and save it from getting another roll. Takes his eyes off it and can't get back onto it.
That might be one of those punts that you just kind of want to just watch it bounce past you, especially on an offense that's...
I was going to say, especially with how the offense is moving the ball, definitely just want to get the offense back out on the field.
So 1st and 10 for Knoxville as they kind of regain it here, as he's going to have no time to throw and might get the feet down in bounds, and they are going to get it to him.
He did catch it. Schultz on the pressure for the quarterback, just can't get to him. And Woolsey slings it for a 5-yard gain on the sideline.
Nice little toe tap there, but like you said, Schultz, he was on it.
Yeah, just a hair short of probably grabbing an ankle.
So a 2nd and 6, ball on the 41 for the Panthers. As this is, they're going to keep it in the air and just at the sticks, as I think he'll be a yard short. Sorensen there.
Yeah, that was Hagen Sorensen getting up to make the tackle. As it looks like now Kesters and Shields are playing cornerbacks. They've got Fink kind of playing the deep safety role. Yeah, and they're going to go 5 wide here.
So 3rd and 2 as I don't think he's going to get there, Shane.
I believe that was Nick Goebbels on the edge, stopping him short.
So 4th and 2 as that one went nowhere.
Usually you don't like seeing kids try to just arm pull him backwards, but Nick just flexing some muscle, pulling him backwards.
As this Cyclone defensive line again just bears down. Here we go, a 4th and 1 for the Panthers.
That's going to be a flag on the Panthers. 2 men in motion. Pass incomplete, though, so it will be a turnover on downs.
So Harlan takes over a huge defensive stand, and Shane, this defense just kind of
stepping up, really.
I mean, for the first half, Shane, they've been on the field majority of this first half. I would say,
showing some stamina out there too.
I actually like watching this defense, Shane. You're getting tired watching how long they've been on this field. It's just,
and the kind of real negative of it is a lot of the kids on the defensive line also play offensive line.
But the one bright side of that, Shane, is you look up at the scoreboard there on the field. This whole first half, no points given by this Cyclone defense. Pitching a shutout here, as this will be a run on 1st down for Arnholtz, as he'll get
looks like 2 is what he's going to get,
as he's just keeping those wheels going.
And we'll see a timeout from the Cyclones.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone sports in Harlan.
Harlan, seeing if they can get it in the end zone before halftime, Shane. That'll be continuous clock, and they get the ball to start the second half. So kind of a lot to go here. Like you said, a minute 13 now coming out, 2nd and 8. Ball on their own 38, and we've seen them cover a huge chunk of the field when they want to.
Yeah, again, much different look to this offense without Lucas in the backfield, but still productive. And
as Arkfeld's going to have
he's going for McDowell, who's being harassed.
There it is.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked like the official tried to throw the flag, but grabbed his beanbag on accident. So it's going to be pass interference. Unfortunately, I think it's just a 15-yard flag.
I think so. But yeah, he had his choice of McDowell or Rice. It seemed like they both had their man beat, but I think Arkfeld was expecting maybe McDowell to have a little bit of an advantage there.
McDowell had a free release there. That ball, unfortunately, just a little bit underthrown, because if Arkfeld guns that one and gets him in stride, that's 6.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 following the pass interference.
Cooper in the backfield to block, it looks like.
As they'll look to the far side there, as Arkfeld just going to have to kind of throw it. He's got McDowell there, as McDowell will be short of the first down.
Bounds and short of the first down. Not a fan of the spot. I thought he was a little closer, but we're going to call a timeout to stop the clock.
As that was kind of Arkfeld's last read there, Shane, as he went through every progression of that play. Finally just kind of had to settle for Dallas McDowell. Had no time, really nothing downfield.
And a lot of pressure in his face when he threw that ball.
Still able to kind of plant his feet, deliver a good ball to Dallas McDowell. for 7 yards. Like you said, just short of the first down. I thought he was
closer to 9 yards.
About a yard short, I thought. But they didn't. I don't think they whistled it dead until he got backed up a little bit. So now a 2nd and 3, ball on Knoxville's 40. Under a minute to go here, 52 seconds in the first half. As this is kind of the longest we've seen this offense on the field, Shane.
Yeah, I mean, there's maybe been one other drive where it's been similar to this. So
Harlan lined up in the shotgun here, 2 receivers on each side. So Arkfeld's gonna look downfield. He's got his man in the middle and just
Fink
out of
lays out for it. Just can't pull it in.
A for effort there as Spencer Fink had his man beat, and a rare out of reach throw from Gabe Arkfeld, who's usually spot on.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, but still, like it is a spot on throw to me because ain't nobody getting to that ball other than Spencer there.
That's right. So 3rd and 3 now, following the incompletion is. Again, Harlan just slinging it in this first half, and me and Shane love seeing that. As this will be Fink there, and Fink will drop the ball and get a nice little hit there after the play.
Yeah, shoulder right to the chest, and he is down. Not going to see a flag for that, apparently.
As Fink gets up and goes back to the huddle. When you're not expecting to get shoulder to the chest, Shane, takes you by surprise.
Yeah,
definitely.
I mean, he went down to start to pick the ball up and then gave up on picking it up because it was blown dead and didn't matter to the Knoxville defender.
Nope. So 4th and 3 as Arkfeld back to throw. He has no time to throw, and he'll just throw it away out of bounds as
Knoxville going to come up with a stop on 4th down.
A big stop there as Arkfeld, just kind of a rare thing. This drive, just 2 plays where he didn't have a lot of time to get comfy back there.
Yeah, and I didn't quite see the number, but there was someone through the line right off the snap, and just not any time for him to assess where to throw the ball.
As Harlan will turn it over on downs. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. This Harlan defense looks to keep Knoxville off the board. Knoxville put it in the air, and this will be incomplete as that was a pass right up the middle as Van Balla on the coverage there, but the pass was thrown in the turf.
Yeah, again, Woolsey, not a lot of time back there, so he's got to make quick reads. Makes a good one, just short arms the throw.
So 2nd and 10, 31 seconds to go here. Harlan 28, Knoxville nothing. As Knoxville keep it on the ground, and
Hayden Soma right through the line off the snap.
As he was kind of just waiting to see which one was going to have the ball before he just bear hugged him. As that was a very late decision by the quarterback to see if he's going to pull it or hand it off.
I think they're just going to let the clock run out and get into halftime.
So that's exactly what they do, Shane, in a big first half by the Cyclones. As 28-0, this Harlan offense explodes, firing on all cylinders. This defense playing great, being on the field majority of the first half. Harlan leads it 28-0. We'll get the ball in the second half, which is huge. We will be right back to start the second half.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
At Keist Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Welcome back here live in Harlan, Iowa for the second half of tonight's matchup between Knoxville and Harlan. Harlan up 28-0 as they are ready to start the third quarter. Harlan set to receive the kick. And Shane, this offense was kind of the main topic of the first half. Just basically all but one drive put points up on the board, as this one will be juggled by Spencer Fink as he's going to get past the 30 on that return.
Yeah, there is a flag on the play, which will add to the totals. A few first half stats for you. First downs, Harlan with 8, Knoxville with 7. Rushing yards, Harlan amassing 119. Lucas Francis, the leading rusher, with 2 carries for 87 yards. And Knoxville, 23 rushing yards. Their leader is Hyatt with 5 carries for 14 yards. Gabe going 9 for 15 for 196 passing yards. Woolsey 11 for 24 for 121 passing yards and an interception. Joseph Rice, leading receiver for the Cyclones, 7 catches, 171 yards. Higginbotham, the leading receiver for the Panthers, 4 catches for 54 yards. Cyclones getting 300.
Joseph Rice gets this one again, puts a man on the turf, and
that's Van Balla, by the way.
Van Balla, sorry. As he's going to cut through and still on his feet and just gets dragged down at the 10. Sorry to cut you off there, Shane.
Oh, it's okay. Big plays. Got to love it. Just to finish up the stats, Harlan with 315 yards of total offense. Knoxville with 144. Harlan 2 fumbles, 2 lost, both on punts. And then penalty yardage, Knoxville 3 for 25 and Harlan 2 for 10.
So kind of the main stat takeaway there, Shane, is 196 yards prior to that last play. Joseph Rice, 176 of those.
171.
71,
but yes.
Sorry.
And Van Balla adding to the total for the passing yards for Arkfeld. Handoff to Jackson Arnholtz. He's through the hole and into the end zone.
Second time for him tonight, as I'm not sure if Knoxville just wasn't ready for that snap or what, Shane, but they kind of just didn't really push a lot there, as Arnholtz kind of ran over his man to the goal line.
Yeah, it's a little bit of that, and it's also Harlan's been running to the outside most of the night, so seeing the run up the middle, I think, is probably not something Knoxville was kind of prepared for.
So Nolan Schwery looks to put it through as it is up and good. So 35-0 here. 11:17 to go here in the third quarter, Shane. And the rule in high school is 35-0 continuous clock.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical is your one-stop shop for all your agronomy inputs. Whether it's seeds, chemicals, fertilizers, or custom application, the staff at Cyclone Seed will work hard for your business. When you work with Cyclone Seed and Chemical, you'll have to build a bigger bin.
So Nolan Schwery's nice booming kick. This will be returned inside the 10 as he's going to cut back in there. And
Schultz in on the tackle.
Schultz again as he's getting
him and Hagen Sorensen wrapping him up.
as he gets his first, Mason's getting his first start here tonight as the senior, and
he's doing well.
Yeah, very well. So kudos to Mason Schultz as he came up short on a sack, but had some big stops for tackle for loss, and now just that tackle, and kind of what you want to see out of a linebacker getting his first start. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers as they'll look to the air here, as this will be complete past the sticks there.
It's a good slant from Connor Willoughby there, and Woolsey puts it right on target.
We kind of mentioned this in the first half, Shane. If he wants to kind of have time to throw, he doesn't have that time. So you're going to have to see the quick releases, and usually that comes with quick curl route or a screenplay or quick slants.
Yeah, and not being able to really establish much of a running game is making that even worse, as we're going to have a false start again on Knoxville. As again, shooting themselves in the foot.
As that was kind of the main thing in the first half. They start going forward a little bit, fizzles out. A couple penalties here. They put themselves in a bad spot. So should be a 1st and 10, now 1st and 15. Ball on the 29. As we are in continuous clock now under 10 minutes to go.
And Knoxville going to call a timeout as the play clock is running low.
So not what you want to see here in your first offensive drive for your Knoxville coming out in the second half. You had the quick little pass play for a first down, and now it just one little bad play. You go back 5 yards, and now you have to burn a timeout because of the play clock.
Yeah, I mean, kind of critical-ish errors in a game like this, where you're trying to generate something, you're getting some momentum, and then you're just killing it.
I mean, a tall task for this Knoxville team coming in here at 4-4, facing a Harlan team that's 5-3. The only difference is Harlan on the bubble, so they're playing for a playoff spot, so they're gonna push the tempo a little bit harder. Knoxville just kind of getting outplayed here in the first 3 quarters, as this will be a run to the near side here as
he is swarmed immediately. That's Tashawn Connor on the carry.
Van Ball was there first to kind of slow him down, and then
3 other Cyclones just jumping on the pile.
Kind of cleaning up the mess after that. So, yeah, Knoxville not going anywhere on that play. Now 2nd and 15, ball on the 29. It's Knoxville in the shotgun. Send a man in motion. As McDowell got a good jump on that one, and he's going to get him in the backfield inside the 15. McDowell came off the corner.
Woolsey almost got away. However, McDowell gets a hold of that jersey and just doesn't let go.
No, the minute they said hike there, Shane, McDowell was in that backfield, and finally Harlan gets to him as it's now 3rd and 28 for the Panthers, as nobody was there to kind of pick up Dallas McDowell. Good little blend corner blitz there from the Cyclones. So 3 receivers lined up here to the near side, as Knoxville will have to put it in the air as
he goes deep, and Fink with the interception.
And he's still on his feet, as he might as well he's still got some room now.
And the laundry out. Fink's still fighting. I'm guessing blocking the back on that, but still Cyclone football.
The penalty came after the interception, so it will be Harlan ball, just not the yards where he went down. Is a lot of dancing there. Shane got about 10 more yards, but it looks like it's going back.
Yeah, so it will be a block in the back on the Cyclones. But Fink, first start at cornerback for the year and coming away with an interception.
Yeah, it's a Harlan defense that if you're forcing the other team to throw, Harlan's usually really good at shutting that down. And we've seen these the secondary kind of come alive tonight as Harlan throughout the years kind of struggled a little bit on the passing routes.
Yeah, pass defense not been the forte for the Cyclones, but it has been getting better as the years progressed.
The move to bring Joseph Rice in the secondary helped, and Harlan now 1st and 10 as Arkfeld's going to look to Joseph Rice, and
good defense from I think that's Magana out there. Rice had it for a second.
Had it as a. I mean, that is the match or the matchup that Harlan wanted. Just kind of a little jump ball, and this time a misplay by.
It's not even. It was just good defense, hitting the ball out of his hands. Benefit of this is it is continuous clock, so even the incompletion not stopping it.
2nd and 10 as Harlan will just keep it on the ground as Arnholtz will get past the 50.
Good tough running from Arnholtz to get about 5 or 6.
As he'll be in Panther territory on their 49. So it'll be 3rd down for the Cyclones.
So 3rd and 5 for the Cyclones.
As we'll send Arnholtz in motion there as Arkville
and
had Arnholtz wide open.
I was going to say he went to, it was either Van Balla or McDowell.
It looked like McDowell, but
Arnholtz on the wheel route out of the backfield was streaking down the sideline.
I'm not sure if maybe Arkville wasn't expecting him, but Jackson Arnholtz, Shane, he's got some wheels on him. When he got out, like you said, on that route there, he was at the 30, wide open.
Yeah,
in a hurry.
I don't know if that's just not where Arkfeld was looking, as that's going to have to be a later read because it's a longer developing route.
So 4th and 5, Nolan Schwery set to punt it away. A low snap.
Handled nicely by Schwery and
inside the 20.
We'll see where he spots it.
It's right at
20,
the 20.
At the 20.
Not a bad punt.
I was going to say, Schwery's been pretty good on punting all year. This one, I just angled it a little too much. But still, good punt.
I say facing Knoxville with almost a full field there. Like we've kind of said, Nolan Schwery all season, kind of put in that spot will pin you in the 5, inside the 10. Very dangerous punter. So 1st and 10 for Knoxville, ball on the 20. As this will be another quick out and a broken tackle there as he'll be pushed out by Fink and Mason Schultz.
Yeah, Fink and Schultz on the tackle, getting him out of bounds. Kester's just a little late on the recognition of that curl route and then can't get good leverage on him to make the tackle.
So 1st and 10, ball on the Panther 36. As again, they'll send a man in motion
and this is a quarterback draw, and Woolsey going to get about 6.
Whole swarm of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a few yards down the field.
It sounded like Mason Schultz was in on that one as well.
So Panthers come out in the shotgun.
Second
play clock
5.
running down.
As this will be a late keep there by the quarterback. And Van Balla there to kind of handle him on that one.
Yeah, as Woolsey able to squirm away from Jaden Stevens, who did a great job getting initial pressure on that play.
So 3rd and 3, ball on the 43 as this is a low snap. And he's going to
hit as he's thrown. McDowell with the pick.
As a big hit there.
And cramping up. Is got a calf cramp as he was tackled and just immediately left his leg in the air for someone to get over and stretch.
As I do believe that's number 3 on the night.
Yeah, pick
Knoxville.
number 3, McDowell's second of the year. Yeah. Also had that huge one against Nevada to seal the win.
As it's been Joseph Rice and McDowell and now Fink have been the defenders tonight with the interceptions. So 1st and 10, ball on the 36 as the Cyclones in Panther territory, as this will be Shane Cooper up the middle for maybe 1.
I'm not going to lie, that's probably the best defense we've seen against the fullback dive all year.
As that's usually kind of a 5 or 6 yard play, Shane, and hasn't really been that productive tonight. As like we've said, typically we see Bendorf kind of being the main fullback, as he is not out there. So 2nd and 9 for the Cyclones, as this will be another run play as Arnholtz trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, will fall about 2 yards short.
Harlan loving that counter play, but Knoxville unfortunately defending it very well. So that's going to leave us with 3rd and 11.
Ball on the 37, as kind of surprising to still see Arkfeld out there, but
yeah, I think you'd like to get just another touchdown to keep that large lead and continuous clock for sure.
So Arkfeld in the shotgun as he'll look to pass, as he's had to get rid of it pretty quick there, and Spencer Fink will get the ball as he'll be well short of the first down, as Arkfeld pressured pretty quick.
Ruger Kendall coming off the edge, free run at Arkfeld, but Arkfeld reading it nicely, has the hot read and gets the completion.
So 4th and 5, the offense stays out for the Cyclones, as Arkfeld hoping to get a first down here, as he'll look to the air. One of Joseph Rice there, and he's going
Van Balla deep.
Touchdown, Harlan.
So Van Balla gets his touchdown after the long reception drive earlier.
Yes.
Slides behind the defense, and Arkfeld just hanging it up there right into the breadbasket.
As I don't know if you saw that, Shane, he really wanted Joseph Rice there, kind of had to go through the progression, saw Van Balla, like you said, kind of sneak past the defense and just put it where he could get it. Elite ball placement by Gabe Arkfeld.
So that will push it to 41-0, 42 pending this extra point, which Schwery knocks through. So 42-0. Harlan firing on all cylinders, defensively, offensively, just a good complete game outside of those 2 muffed punts.
Yep. And this is if you're any other team kind of watching this game or paying attention to this not really what you want to see if you have Harlan on on your list for potential team to play in the first round.
It sounds like maybe traveling to Heelan or Algona for a game.
So, quite the travel, but
again, that's just the words we're getting from others. We don't really know.
It sounds like everybody's kind of waiting for tomorrow's reveal of where we go basically in the first round. So 42-0, 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Harlan's got the big momentum, the big advantage. Nolan Schwery.
Little pooch kick, and this is going to be Magana on the return.
As this will be to the...
And he gets out to about the 35. They are going to mark it at the 35. And this is where you will see some backups for the Cyclones get in the game. So 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Should be the last play here.
As I don't think they're going to get that.
Yeah, they will not get the snap off.
So the end of the third quarter, Shane, Harlan. It's been all Harlan tonight. 42-0 as they head to the fourth quarter. Both they'll switch sides.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Looking for insurance coverage at competitive rates? As an independent agency, we are not tied to one insurance company. We work for you, the agency, located right across from City Hall.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? Whatever you do, our goal at Mertu Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. Mertu Physical Therapy. Game on.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball in the 35 as they're going to... Man, ball is going to get right to him.
And it's a strip sack.
And
they're going to rule him down. Brian, I don't know that I have seen so many fumbles ruled down in a year. And I'm not just saying against the Cyclones, just in general.
Well, typically, Shane, unfortunately, it's all against us as well. And then the ones that should be ruled down, like the backwards pass that went against us, have been ruled fumble. It's just
as Bryce
tough to see.
Again, Bryce Van Balla with the great blitz off the edge.
Untouched.
Yeah, definitely looked like a fumble to me, but
when the quarterback's still falling and the ball's rolling, Shane, typically that's a strip sack, and a nice downfield coverage there.
As that is Kester's on the coverage. And good job of just getting a hand up and in the way.
That was a clean defense there, Shane. Usually you get the wide receiver kind of maybe holding up a little bit so you get the run into. But for him to, like you said, just kind of get the hand up in the face to where the receiver can't see the ball, smart play. So 3rd and 13 for the Panthers. Ball on their own 32. As Van Balla comes off the field and more than likely will be done tonight, as this is a completion in the middle of the field.
Fink times that hit very well. Receiver just does a good job hanging on to the ball.
He's kind of slow to get up as well, so we might, as he's going to kind of limp off the field there. So facing a 4th down. as Panther offense staying on the field, 4th and 4. Ball on their own 42 as they look to kind of have something going for him on this drive or in this game, as this is a low snap, as he has a man downfield and complete.
And that's Higginbotham, and it is caught.
Tackled by, I do believe that is Spencer Fink again.
Fink on the coverage. Well thrown ball from Woolsey to Higginbotham.
And Higginbotham has been the main man tonight, as he's quite the player there, Shane, for Knoxville. He's got the size. It's one of those wide receivers, kind of like a Joseph Rice for Harlan. Just throw it up and let him go get it.
Yeah, again, he's got the size, he's got good hands, and a strong kid.
So 1st and 10. Ball in Harlan territory on the 24, as they'll put it in the air again, as this one is a little miscommunication.
I was going to say miscommunication, as Tashawn Connor ran a little curl route, comeback route, and Woolsey threw the go.
He was aiming towards the pylon, and the receiver stopped at about the 15 or 10.
Yeah, the ball landed at the 1. Receiver was at, I think you're right, about 15, 16-yard line.
So 2nd and 10 following the incompletion. Knoxville deep in Harlan territory, just kind of trying to avoid a shutout here on what looks to be their final game of the year.
That's going to be Hyatt on the carry, and he's stopped at the line.
So a nice little play by the defensive front there by Harlan. As again, Mason Schultz in on the tackle. Is quite the night for Mason Schultz. Like we said, first start of the season for him. So 3rd and 10, ball on the 24. This is another low snap, as he'll have to throw it in a hurry, and incomplete out of the hands.
Off of Higginbotham's hands, and fortunate that it went long, because Fink lingering in the background looking for his 2nd pick of the night.
As that's a kind of a rare drop there, as it's been quite the receiver showdown tonight between Higginbotham and Joseph Rice. Obviously, Joseph Rice has the upper hand, but you can't sleep on number 82 on Knoxville. He had himself quite the game against a good Harlan defense here. So 4th and 10, as he's just going to throw this one up, and incomplete, as it looked like.
Good coverage from Fox Argetsinger, I believe is who that is.
And I think Knoxville is just down there trying to avoid another interception.
As the Cyclones will take over at their own 26, 25, 24. I almost nailed it.
Keep counting, dude. Get there.
Got to get a right number at some point.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 24.
New offensive players in for the Cyclones.
As we will have some laundry on the field, as this will be a penalty on the Cyclones. As lined up there, here to the near side, number 24, I think that is Madden Rooney. As this will be his first time on the field tonight.
And it looks like Mitchell Vo is in at quarterback, number 18. I'm not sure if that's correct. Not a name I recognize at quarterback this year.
We do apologize. A lot of these second string players, not all are listed on our programs here, as this will be a run up the middle for maybe 1 or 2 yards.
Okay, so it's Bogus in at quarterback. So 5.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Fullback dive from the Cyclones. Is Levi Scheckinger going to take that for a couple yards?
Now it's 3rd and 11.
So 3rd and 11. Ball on their own 23 as under 5 to go here in the game. As Harlan up big, 42-0. Pitching a shutout here for the first time this season, Shane. As we've had a couple chances, as this will be a quarterback keeper and a penalty.
Yeah, stood up at the line, but a flag right off the snap, so we'll see what that's going to be. It's going to be illegal procedure on the Cyclones. So they will replay 3rd down. They will decline it. It's going to be 4th down. So, gotta wonder. I'm imagining. Yep, here comes Nolan for the punt.
So 4th and 11, like you said, Nolan Schwery set to punt it away as a second string Cyclone offense. As we got more.
Shane Cooper taking a couple steps back early on that one.
As a offensive drive here, Shane, littered with the penalty marker. We'll move Harlan back further.
The only benefit is the clock is still running.
That's right. As Schwery.
High punt from Schwery.
And that is it's going to fall into Harlan territory at about the 44.
As Knoxville slides onto it.
So, not a great punt by Nolan Schwery, which is unusual.
Again, I think he just got a little much of the ball there.
But nonetheless, Knoxville comes back out. Under 3 minutes to go here. We'll start in Harlan territory on their 484. As we're seeing some fresh faces now.
Yeah, Knoxville still has their starters out for the most part. As this is going to be a handoff to Higginbotham.
And almost in the backfield.
He is taken down in the backfield.
That's by number 40.
Not in the program. But great defense from the Cyclones to stop that before it even gets started.
Almost got wrapped up there by number 79, as he was the first one. That's Austin Spray. He was the first one on the call there. Just couldn't wrap him up, but again, good defensive pressure from the Cyclones. As that's the first time tonight we'll see Knoxville go under center, and this will be complete.
Yeah, they're gonna a little speed sweep pass. As that one was on a rope to the receiver.
Absolutely, it was quite the dart. So a 3rd down for Knoxville, as showing some life here late. Shane, as that pass or that play kind of been useful in the first half. That was a nice little drop from Knoxville there. So 3rd and 5, ball on the Cyclone 39. As they'll look to throw, and he'll have some time, throw it downfield, and I think it's intercepted. Oh, they're going to give it to him.
Had the pick, but Higginbotham said, give me that, I will take it.
Out-muscled there, as it looked like Cade Nelson from the Cyclones was going to have an interception. And like you said, just kind of said, nope, not yet. And this will be a timeout. 52 seconds to go here. First and goal. Knoxville doesn't want to get shut out.
Again, great position from Nelson on that play. Ball just getting a little outside the shoulder where Higginbotham can get some hands on it. And unfortunately, when you both come down to it, they come down with it. They give it to the receiver for the catch.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business could be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks to their support, we're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today.
So kind of we said a little plug and play for the running back, Shane. How about the plug and play for the secondary here?
Yeah.
This defense.
I mean, they are doing a great job.
And again, not to sleep on Knoxville, this is their first string Knoxville a 4-4 team. So for Harlan, just kind of, like you said, plug and play different players here. It's impressive. So this is a low snap, and this will be a quick pass and a touchdown, but we have a flag. I think they might have got to the quarterback late.
Yeah, again, Woolsey has some arm talent back there as he's dropping dimes out there.
As it is roughing the passer on Harlan, so that touchdown will stand. So Knoxville avoids the shutout, and we'll put 6 up on the board. So now 42-6 with 55 seconds to go here.
Yeah, and again, not bad coverage from Kesters on that play.
No.
Just a well-thrown ball from Woolsey.
And Shane, it's first time tonight a long offensive drive for Knoxville. We see the end result in a 7.
Yeah.
It's been a struggle for them to kind of finish off a drive.
And I think a part of it is they finally had a drive where they didn't shoot themselves in the foot with offensive penalties.
So the kick is up and good. So now 42-7 as Harlan still has a 35-point lead. So the continuous clock will be in effect.
And again, Knoxville with 1 timeout. I would love to see Harlan just come out, kneel the ball, get out of here with a win.
But gotta admire Knoxville's spirits. Not kind of just rolling over. They were really set to at least put something up on the board, and Harlan making them earn it for sure.
Yeah, again, great game from these Cyclones tonight. And like you said, congrats to Knoxville on a good season. Showing a lot of heart.
Will be a 4-5 season for the Panthers, as didn't really follow Knoxville a lot, but it looked like a lot of up and down type of season.
So, and the roughing the passer is going to
be in effect on the kickoff.
Be in on the kickoff, yeah. And Knoxville going to kick from the Cyclone 45.
So more than likely a touchback, unless
they go for like an onside kick or something.
Unless they kind of shock you. And it looks like Harlan might be anticipating that a little.
As he's just going to boot this one into the end zone.
So a touchback. Harlan trots out on the field, take over on their 20. Like Shane said, more than likely going to see some victory formation, take a couple knees, and Harlan now improved to 6-3 on the year, and we just kind of await to see where we go.
Yeah, like we kind of talked about. Likelihood is Heelan or Algona. Both going to be tough matchups, no matter who you get.
Back when we were in high school, Shane's Heelan was the.
They were our kryptonite, and they are just going to kneel. So I believe one more, and that will do it.
But what a game, Shane, and I think for the first time this year, we can say this with pretty much confidence, a complete game.
Yeah, again, not many errors. The touchdown given up, just kind of an unfortunate thing, as almost had a pick the play before. But yeah, like you said, complete game. And like outside of those 2 muffed punts, well done.
Well done. And the right time to get on the same page too, to have a big game like this, facing a first round playoff. And we'll see where we go. I think they will be revealed tomorrow. But for us here in Harlan, 42-7, Harlan will win it tonight over Knoxville. Harlan now 6-3. Knoxville's season, unfortunately, ends at 4-5. But for Jonathan North and Shane Conrad, I am Brian Martin. Thank you for watching HLTV Channel 15.
Go Cyclones.